then let's step out wide, and we're gonna do some squats. So take it down. Let's reach those arms up. We'll do 4 more. 2, 1. Coming up, we're gonna turn the feet out, so we're gonna go into a sumo squat. So come down and up. Let's reach the arms up as we come down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take that. We're gonna take one knee down to the floor. You're gonna tuck it under and reach and come up. Can you hear me? All right, Kelly, we got you on 2 things, but at least the echo's gone. All right, so we're up. You're gonna come all the way down to the ground, tuck under, and lean. Come back, press it up. One more time. Down, tuck it under, reach, and up. And then let's take it to the other side. So coming all the way down. I'm gonna tuck under, reach over, and then come up. And down, tuck under, and reach, and up. One more time. Down, tuck under, and reach, and up. And then let's walk it out into, we're gonna do the walkout, and then where we take the one leg up and come all the way up, because that's in our workout today. So you're gonna come down, hinge, walk the hands forward into plank, and then take one leg up. You can always drop one knee to get there, and then come into that hinge. We'll do this straight in here, but that part's not a part of the workout today. And then down, hands on the floor, back to plank, other side, hinge up, press up, lunge, hands on the floor, and back. One more time each side. So lunge, hinge, come up, lunge, down. If you need yoga blocks to do this, go ahead, or some kind of, you can also use dumbbells so that you're propped up a little bit. Extend, down, hands on the floor, come back into plank, and then walk the hands back to the feet. And we're gonna roll up 1 vertebra at a time, ending with the neck and the head, and then roll those shoulders back. Okay, so we're gonna get into the workout here. Lots of strengthening, core strengthening exercises. We're gonna start on the floor. You're gonna be in a plank, and you're gonna draw the knee in a total of 4 times, so 2 on each side. Back up a little bit. And then you go down and up. You have 1 plank up, and then you draw the knees back in. I just realized that my timer isn't set correctly. So let me adjust that. Oh, hearing some news. Alright, so let's get in that plank. Let's get ready in the plank. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So you're in your plank, you're gonna draw the knees in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then elbow goes down, or forearm down to the ground, and then back up. And then draw the knees back in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, and up. Keep it going, 20 seconds left. You can make sure that you're alternating what side you're going up and down with, into that plank up. All right, and then coming up, we're gonna go into a sumo squat. You could grab a dumbbell or two if you wanted. You could either put them on your shoulders or hold them here. So we're in a sumo squat. You're gonna go down. You're gonna pop your heels up, lower the heels, and extend up. So down, pop, heels go down and up. I'm not really sure if you can see my heels popping because they look like they're blending into the black. But I come down, I lift those heels off the ground, push them back down, and come up. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can set that down. Going back down to the floor, we have a loaded beast with a T rotation. So loaded beast, I come back, so it's like a blast off plank, and then I'm gonna turn and lift up one hand, and then loaded beast, twist, and raise. So let's get into that. Push it back and forward. I can either stack the feet or keep them in a staggered position as I turn into that T rotation. I'm leaving mine in, oops, not a push-up. I'm leaving mine in that staggered position. Now if you wanted, you could also have a dumbbell here when you do that T raise. All right, and come on up. Got a little cardio here. So we're gonna do crisscross jacks. So you're gonna go crisscross, crisscross, and then 2 oblique twists. Actually, let's do 4 oblique twists. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So criss, cross, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross, crisscross, 4, 3. Use those obliques. So just a little cardio here. We'll grab our dumbbells after this and go back down to the floor. All right, grab those dumbbells. We're gonna go in a plank, so you can either have your hands on the dumbbells or on the sides. You're gonna come up into that runner's lunge. I'm gonna grab one dumbbell, hinge, and that hinge, and then I'm gonna row. And then I'm gonna come down to the plank, lunge, and row. So you could just use, I can just use one dumbbell here too if I wanted. Make sure that you're hinging out of, sitting out of that knee. All right, and then walk the hands back to the feet, and we'll roll up. See what's next. You're gonna grab your dumbbells again. We have 2 back flies. So you're gonna hinge, and you have 2 back flies here. And then we stand up, we have 2 curls, and then we have 2 Arnold presses. So coming up, and then here. Squeeze it in, and then we take it all the way down, and we fly for 1, 2, stand up, curl 2, and Arnold press 2. Keep it going. This one is going to be a little longer than the other ones. Up, curl for 2. And this is the last one of the circuit. So once we finish with this one, we're going to go back to the beginning, starting with the plank with the 4 knees and the plank up. We have 15 seconds left here. Ten seconds. All right, and that's it. So you can grab a drink if you need to. Any questions on any of those? I actually don't think that this was, I grabbed this card for the workout today, and I don't actually think it was meant for this morning, because on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, I always have a mantra, and there's no mantra on this card. So I think we're doing a different classes workout today, but I know I did these last weekend, and now I forgot what they were for, so I have no mantra today. Just work out, yay! Okay, let's go back into it. So, coming down into the plank right away, and drawing the knees in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and plank up. Got it, keep it going. Work that core. All right, that was it. Coming up, we have the sumo squat with the heel pop. All right, coming down, pop those heels, push the heels down, and come up. And down, heel, lower, up. So as you pop those heels, try to keep the torso level. So I'm not popping up here when I pop the heels. I keep my head level where it is, so it stays still in space. And squeeze the glutes as you come up, squeeze, or draw those kneecaps up to the center of the body. Draw up through the center of the body. That was it. We have the loaded beast to T-raise, or blast off plank to T-raise. So coming back down on the ground, and we're taking it back, forward, and twist. Again, you could have a dumbbell here. I could grab it, lift it up, and a modification here would be I was on my knees. I'm going to set it back and forward, and then I can turn up on my knee here and lift that arm up. So that's a modification. All right, and coming up, we're going to get our little cardio in here. So the 2 crisscross, 4 oblique twists. Here we go. So crisscross, and 4, 3, 2, 1, crisscross, 4, 3, 2, 1. Modification, I'm just going to step, and then, or you could do a jack, twist. If you don't like those jumping movements. All right, grab your dumbbell or dumbbells if you prefer to go back into the plank. And then we have that lunge and row. Back to plank. And I'm going to give you a modification here too. If you have wrists that bother you, you could grab a chair or a table or a couch, and I can do this. I can come here, so I can be into the plank here on my elbows, or my forearms, and then come to the row, and then row here. So that's a modification. All right, coming on up, we're gonna go to the back flies, the curls, and the Arnold press. So you're gonna hinge over. We have 2 flies, stand up, 2 curls, and 2 Arnold presses. And back to the beginning. Here we go, 2 flies, stand up, 2 curls, you got it. Keep it going. We're here for about 2 minutes, so keep it up. So we got 30 seconds to go. Squeeze. One more time. All right, that's it. Grab a drink. We'll take it back to the top. This time, we're gonna go just 5 seconds longer on each exercise, except for the last one. All right. So, down to the floor. We have that little 10-second prep, so hang on. All right, we can head down to the floor. We've got the 4 knees. Again, this could be done on the forearm, up, elevated onto something. All right, here you go. Draw it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank up. All right, that's it. Come on up. We've got the squat, the sumo squat. So down, heel pop, and up. Seconds. Remember, when you do the heel pop, try to keep the body still in space. It's just those heels that are, your knees might pop up, but the torso stays still. 2 and 1. All right, we have the crisscross oblique crunches in 2, 1. Here you go. Crisscross and 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross. Bring that heart rate up. Remember, opposite rib to hip. Use those obliques. 20 seconds to go. All right. Oh, I did things in the wrong order. Now we've got the plank row. Did we miss this last time? No, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Okay. I don't know why I always ask you and then no one answers me anyway. All right, row. So make sure you're keeping that pelvis and that head aligned between the two there when you get into that row. If you need to draw that back leg in and stand further up, you can. This is working your mobility. All right, walk it back and then roll it up. And then we've got the flies. 2 flies and the 2 rows. That one. Here we go. 2 flies, 2 rows. I mean, 2 curls. And then 2 Arnold presses. Remember to keep that chest open. Draw the front of the ribs to the back of the ribs, especially when you're going overhead here. You got to think a little bit more about that. Curl. Press. We got 20 seconds. Nice and easy. Control it. Oops. All right, and that's it. Put those away. And that was the end of that circuit. We're gonna go to bands. So you wanna get your mini bands. And we actually just, for the first one, for the first couple, you're gonna just use 1 band. So we're gonna do a leg. We have a squat to leg lift all on one side. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna go squat and then lift. Oh, that one was too heavy for me for that. So I'm gonna go to the yellow. So you wanna try to be able to do that lift without doing that. So you want to be able to lift here, much better. All right. So let me just get the time set up here. So we're gonna keep it, so you're gonna do that lift on just one side. And then we'll go to the other side. We have an exercise in between though. So we're gonna go squat and then lift. And squat, you know, if I wanted to have dumbbells here, I could too. So if you want more work for that squat, and then try to keep level here, really engage the glute med back there. We have 20 seconds on this side, and then we're gonna go to lateral band walks. So we're gonna take a break from the other side before we get into that. We're gonna do the lateral walks. All right, and one more. All right, so then go off to one side. We're gonna try start with 6 walks. Here we go. So we're gonna go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even with this light band, I can feel it. So I'm just going 6 one way, 6 the other way. Have an athletic stance here, so I'm hinging at my hips, slightly bending the knees. 15 seconds. Just feeling the burn. 2 and 1. All right. We're going to do that squat to lift on the other side. Get ready for that as I turn off our notification here. All right. Here we go. So squat and then lift. You got the other leg lifting. And lift. Seconds. So you want to feel this in the glute. So we don't want the front of the leg working here. If you are feeling the front of the leg, you might be turning it out too much. So make sure that those laces and the knees are forward as you do the lift here. All right, we're going to keep it in a squat. Let's just keep the one band on. I was going to do 2, but this is fine. So you want to be wide here. We're going to go into squat, regular squats. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Okay. All right, coming down and up. So just keep the tension on the ankles and then pretend like there's a band on your knees. And you want to keep that tension going out so that we're not drawing those knees in, that they're coming out. All right, we have 3 seconds and then we're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse it. So hold here and pulse. Draw that belly in, front of the ribs to the back. All right, and then hold. Let's take those knees out. All right, coming down to the floor, keep the band on. I'm going to take my legs up, and I'm going to lower, and then I'm going to take the legs out and in, and then back up. So I lower as far as I can, and then I go out, in, and up. Down, out, in, and up. You can always put your hands underneath the pelvis too if you need to. Keep it going. Can't see the time here. We have 5 more seconds just like that. 2. Now hold the legs down. We're just going to open it up, out here. So out, out, out. 3, 2, and 1. All right. And then we come back up. We're going to start that whole thing over right away because we're running out of time. So we're going to squat. You got squat and lift. So starting from that first side you did. Now, if you wanted to have another band up above the knees, you can. If you want to make it a little bit harder, it's just that we want to be able to get this leg out. So make sure that you can still engage that glute to lift it out. 2 and 1. All right, going to one side. We've got the lateral walks. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. So do 6 to one side. Make sure you're keeping the head level, the torso level, so that we're not getting lots of wobble. You should be able to see yourself in the screen if you're doing this on Zoom. Or maybe not. I can see you all, but maybe you just have it on me. I'm not sure. So If you have window nearby, you could look at your reflection, see if you're getting that penguin walk, or we also don't want to drag one leg. So make sure you're picking up those feet. Engage those glutes. 2 and 1. All right, shake it out a little bit. We're going to the other side with the squat to lift. In 2, 1. So squat and lift. Squat, lift. I will be at the football fields at 4:15 today. Amanda, give me a thumbs up. Are you coming? Thumbs down? I don't blame you. It's going to be super hot. So if you change your mind and you end up coming, I think we might do it underneath the trees so there's some shade.
I'm kayaking time.
Oh, okay. Probably much cooler than what we would be doing. All right, we've got the squats coming up. So let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. I will be very surprised if anybody comes. Someone said it's going to be like 93 degrees, especially if they came last week and it was so hard then. So squat all the way down, all the way up. We're here, and then we're going to take it to that pulse towards the end. Keep that chest up, so try not to bend over here. We want to take the hips back. Keep that chest up. All right, let's hold it down and then pulse. And then hold, take it out, butterfly it out. 2, 1. All right, coming down to the floor. We have that same thing, so your legs are gonna be up, and you're gonna lower, and then take it out and in, and up. If you have trouble with that, you could even keep the band on still, and maybe take it above the knee, and then you can just lower one leg, and then open that. And we're about halfway through right now, so then you would switch legs, and you come down. So I have one leg that's on, and I could take both of them out there too. So that's just an option if you don't like this one here, which we are done with. Oh, I forgot to take it out. So hold it, and then take it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Coming on up. Let's see if we can finish another round. How much time do we have? It says less than a minute. Is that right? That can't be right. It must just say that eventually. Let's see what we can get through. I'll come back if you want. Otherwise, finish it on your own. All right, so let's go squat to lift. Although I think I did start this a little early. But according to my watch, we should have 2 minutes left. We're gonna go right into those lateral walks right now. Here we go. So take it into the walks. And then we have the other side, squat to lift, just in case you don't come back. Squat to lift. We have the squats. And you could just count instead of, you could do like 20 of them. And then we have the legs, take them out after the squats. And again, you could do, 10 or 15 of those. Five seconds. All right, it. We're gonna go to squat to raise on the other side, or squat to lift, and 2, 1. So squat and lift, keep it going on YouTube. I lost them. We'll see if anybody comes back. I don't think they will, but we will see. Keep it going, squat to lift. This went really fast today. I thought I was gonna I have like a whole nother circuit I could have done. Oh, there's Angela. All right, just finishing it out with those lifts. Squat to lift. Oh, hey, we did get people coming back. All right, let's go squats. Let's take it right away. So into those squats. Remember to take those knees out. Try not to let them draw in. Hips are back. You're feeling it in that glutes, in the glutes. Few more here, and then we'll take it to the pulse. 3, 2, hold it down and pulse it. Again, sit it back. Try to get on those heels if you have to. Chest is up, so we're not over. Holding that chest up. All right, hold it and then take it out. Almost there. Almost done with this workout. 2 and 1. All right. Last thing, we're going down to the floor. Legs are up. I'm going to come down, take it out and in. Nice and controlled. Draw that belly in. So we don't want the pucker here. You got to draw it in. So I exhale as I come down. That helps to keep everything in. Five more seconds here, and then we're going to take it out. So give me one more, and now go out. So keeping it out, out, out. Draw it in. 2 and 1. All right, stretch it out. You can slip the band off. And let's just stay on our backs here for a second. Oh. Okay. All right, let's give the hamstrings a stretch. So I'm going to take one leg up, extend the other leg. I'm going to bend and straighten and then flex that foot. So bend, straighten, flex, bend, straighten, flex. One more time. Bend, straighten. Now I'm going to go flex and point the foot, but keep it extended. And then let's circle the ankle. And go the other direction. I'm going to take the leg out to the side, and I'm going to flex and point. And then I'm going to cross it over the body, flex and point. And then take that knee, draw it into the chest. I'm going to circle my ankle again because it feels so good. And then I'm going to take that right ankle, I'm going to bring the left knee up. And then I'm going to take my right ankle and cross it over the left knee, or just above the left knee. And I'm going to thread my hands through, so I'm pulling behind the left leg. I could even take this hand out and push my right knee back, so getting into the piriformis. And then I'm going to unwind here and draw both knees to the chest. You can even give it a little circle. And then put that knee down and straighten the other leg. I'm actually straightening both legs. And then I'm going to bend, flex the foot, bend, flex, flex the foot. Oh, that side's really tight. One more, and then you're gonna flex and point. And then circle the ankle in both directions. Take that leg out to the side and flex and point. And then come across and flex and point. And then draw that knee into the chest. You're going to take that ankle, cross it over the right, just above the right knee, and then same thing, same stretch as we did on the other side. And then you can put both feet on the floor. My knees are bent. I'm going to stack my feet together, put my arms out to the side, and then I'm going to drop the knees to one side while I keep my feet stacked. So I don't want the knee pulling, my knees and my feet are stacked as I come over. So you should get a little stretch in the back. And then other side. And then last thing, let's just do that chest stretch on the floor. So take your left arm out to the side, draw the left shoulder back. The right hand is at the armpit. I'm going to push with the right hand, slightly bend that left elbow. Take the right, bend the right knee and bring it around. So getting into the chest. And breathe. And then same thing, other side, right arm out to the side. I can slightly bend that elbow, left hand at the armpit, draw that shoulder blade back on the right, bend the left knee and wrap it around the back side of your body. And please do any other stretches you feel like your body needs. Great job today.